Hello! Hi! Today is our sixth day of our 7-day cruise, southward bound cruise here in Alaska. And so it's almost like 5 o'clock here, and tomorrow early morning our scheduled disembarkation is at 7 to 9 a.m. So I'll just do it now. I'll do a short review of our cruise here, but before that I would like to tell you on how I was able to get this cruise and why I decided for a cruise that starts in Alaska going to Vancouver. So last March we decided to go somewhere for my sweetheart's summer vacation. He really deserves to have a vacation. He's really stressed with his school. He's taking his master's, and he have been to school for, it was like 20 years ago or 25 years ago before going back again to school. So he really needs to have this vacation, and it's time for Father's Day too. So yeah, he deserved this. Me too. Anyway, so when I was like thinking of going on an Alaskan cruise, we have two options. Either we're going for Seattle, which is in Washington State, or take it from Alaska. If we're going to Washington State, we will be driving for like 13 hours going to Washington State. So my driver would already be so tired when we get there. So since it's an Alaskan cruise, so we decided to just fly going to Alaska. With this time frame, if you are actually, Alaska cruise starts from May to September, and if you're planning to get an Alaskan cruise, it's really good for you to get it in May or September, because that's the cheapest. It's the cheapest cruise on that time frame. It's because vacation starts in the States in June, so everybody would start doing their vacation in June. That's why it's expensive, and it's like 50% more if you will do it by June to August. Anyway, so summer vacation starts for my sweetheart in June, so I don't have any option but to do it in mid-June, because it's the end of their finals, and their classes starts in July, but we cannot take it like on the last week of July, last week of June, because he wants to be ready for his classes. Like everything will be prepared before classes starts. So our time frame would only be from June 15, June 14 to like June 24 or June 26. So I have not seen anything with those time frame except Holland, America. So since we have not experienced going in a Holland American cruise, and that's one of our goal, in which to try all the different cruises and compare everything, so we decided to go for Holland America. I read reviews which is not really good with Holland America. Like it's an old ship, most of their passengers are old people, and it's not that clean, and all the negative stuff. But I just said that we're going in Alaska. It's not really for the cruise, in which I'm sure there's a bed or there's a shower, but I'm really here for the view, the scenic view, and the experience of going to Alaska, because it's one of my bucket lists. I'm a nature lover. So we decided for this cruise. So when we got here, everything was different. It's not the reviews. It's the reviews were not true. We really love it here. Maybe it's because we're old already, or yeah, it's true. 90% of the passengers here are old people, but it's so relaxing. It's so quiet. Like everybody is so friendly. You would learn a lot of stuff from them. Like, even though they are just sitting across our table, they even talk to us. Like, everybody is so nice. And with regards to the food, everything is good. With regards to our stateroom, it's huge. We have a bathtub on our bathroom. I remember when we took another cruise, it's the shower room was just like a very small cubicle in which you will have just to stand. You couldn't even stretch your arms to go shower. With regards to the food, it's different in here because I remember when we took another cruise, it's the shower room was just like a very small cubicle in which you will have just to stand. You couldn't even stretch your arms to go shower. With regards to the food, it's different in here because I remember when we had another cruise before, the food that they are serving on the fine dining restaurant is the same food with the one at the buffet. They are just serving in the fine dining restaurant with the presentation. Excuse me. But here, the food is different on the fine dining restaurant and at the buffet table, at the buffet area. And what's good with the buffet is you're not the one who are getting the food. There will be the one serving you. So you don't just have to grab, and because the cruise that we had before, you're the one who would get the food, so everybody would just get, like, they are eating with their eyes, so they would get a lot and they would end up just throwing it. What's so nice about here too is there's a mass every day. The priest is so nice. He even invited us for lunch for those who go to mass every day. So we have already like a set schedule. And what else, sweetheart?
We're going to mass.
So it's almost 5 o'clock and we're going to attend mass. So I'll just get back to you. If ever I will not be able to get back, please subscribe, like, or share. Thank you. Bye bye.